Hi Virgo, we are doing your August 12th, 2018. This is going to be your daily energy read. Don't forget, energy is fluid, okay? It could fluctuate. This could be you or somebody you're dealing with, or this could not be you at all. It could not resonate with you whatsoever. So it's going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, all right? So, Six of Cups wanted to come up. You're looking at old pictures, all right? Looking at old photos, thinking about old memories, all right? But I see someone like pointing at something. So like I see like you pointing at photos, old pictures. You could be looking at old pictures with someone, or you could be viewing old photos with someone from your past, all right? Queen of Wands, okay. Aries energy. All right, one more shuffle. Either you're dealing with a Queen of Wands, or that is your energy, energy that you are harboring. All right. So you have the Magician. So I'm guessing that you are the Queen of Wands here. It could be male or female, doesn't matter. You're harboring Queen of Wands energy. Okay, so because I mean, first of all, feminine energy is powerful. So anybody should be happy to be the Queen of Wands or Queen of anything in the tarot, all right? Because feminine energy is very powerful. It's creative energy, right? So the Magician here, this is you, self-mastery, all right? Precocious child. If you have a child, this child is very gifted. I mean, I'm talking about like genius quality here. Okay, so we have the Magician with the Five of Wands. All right. So I feel like there's a lot going on around you here. Okay, so I feel like somebody here is on stage. People watch you, Virgo. There's people watching you. You're on stage or some type of, somebody here is an actual magician. Is that really your job? All right, that's what's up. Okay, so somebody here is an actual magician, but somebody here is a performer. All right, whatever you do, you're very good at it. Very gifted too. Someone who's very, very skilled. Very, very skilled here. I feel like you are really drawing on your resources here. You're really drawing on your experiences, everything that you've gained, everything that you learned, all your resources, everything. And I feel like you're really testing the water here with something new, but I feel like it's a new opportunity. Okay, it could be a new relationship because he's testing the waters. So it could be like something new emotionally. All right, but I feel like here with the Five of Wands, I feel like you're not sure though still. Like I feel like, but this is you coming off as very confident. You come off very confident. You come off very sure. You come off having your shit together, but in inside you could be battling with yourself. You could have some internal conflict about this new opportunity, about your skills, about your gifts. All right, so I feel like you are the Magician, but this could be unbeknownst to you, or this could be something that you're battling with. You're battling with the idea of you being skilled, of you being gifted, or maybe you're worried about your competition. Don't worry about competition, okay? Like don't even compete. Just create. Just be innovative. You don't have to compete with anybody. Just be original, right? Okay, so I feel like you are very skilled here, but you're still like there's still some self-doubt. What is this self-doubt about? All right. Because somebody here, this is like genius. All right, you have energy of the Eight of Swords. What's going on, Virgo? You're worried about something. You're worried about being, I feel like here's somebody too, is like, are you afraid of your gifts? You're afraid of your gifts. That's what it is. You are afraid that you are more powerful than you know you are. It scares you. Like the shit that you know, your gifts, you could be seeing things like, you know what, you could be seeing things and telling yourself you're not seeing them. I'm getting someone who's a Pisces North Node here. You're afraid. You could be experiencing like a lot of paranormal activity. Okay, you don't know how to deal with that. It frightens you. Okay, you don't know like if you're seeing this shit or not. You're like, you know, and then I feel like you do have these gifts. You're very talented here, but you tell yourself you're not. You tell yourself you don't have the skill. You tell yourself you're not gifted. You tell yourself you're not good enough. You tell yourself your competition is too strong. No, it's not. Okay, but see, everybody here that's competing or fighting, they're all different. It's not about competing. We're all different. So I don't have to compete against you. You're different than me, and I'm different than you. So there's no competition like that. Just be different. Like we don't have to be the same. Competition comes from sameness. All right. So the Eight of Swords here, This is like self-sabotaging energy. I feel like you have an offer here. You have something good for you going, but you're fighting yourself. I feel like you're trying to find something. You're trying to find something bad here, and there's nothing bad here. There's nothing here. You're creating conflict within yourself. You're creating a bad situation. You're self-sabotaging yourself because you're afraid of your gifts. You're afraid of your abilities. You're afraid to be on the center stage. You're afraid of the spotlight. You're afraid of fame. You're afraid that you don't know how to handle your gifts. You do, because if this is not just something that you can fucking read in the book, right? You have to embody it. You got to embody this shit. If you first of all, if you are even into anything, if you're into tarot, if you ever had any interest in like witches, tarot, even candles, you are a witch. It's in your blood. It's something that you have embodied. It's going through your veins. So what are you worried about? See, this is that fucking Virgo South Node bullshit, telling you that life, the situation is too good to be true. You don't deserve this opportunity. You don't deserve these gifts. You're not a psychic. You don't have, your intuition is wrong. Like, you don't know what this is what you tell yourself. This is that fucking Virgo South Node who has to see everything to believe. But this is that Virgo South Node who has no imagination. This is that Virgo South Node who's afraid of good things happening because you feel like you have to work hard for everything and you don't. When something comes to you easy, it frightens you because you are so used to working hard in your past lives. You are a Pisces North Node now. You are a psychic this time. You are the complete opposite. Let's see what you have. The Lovers in reverse. Okay, so you're refusing to make a decision because you're refusing to make a decision that's going to provoke a major life change because you are afraid of the potential of the situation. You're afraid of your potential. Virgo, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid that you're gonna let somebody down, that you're not gonna be perfect, that you're not gonna say the right thing? Man, fuck all that. You see, Pisces is about going with the flow. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to say the right thing. You can never say the wrong thing to the right person. If you read tarot, start doing that shit. Make a channel. Do it now. What are you waiting for? Why are you waiting? You know what I'm saying? You're waiting because you feel like you're not skilled enough. You're telling yourself, no, it's too easy. It's too, it's coming to me too easy. Like this psychic ability, I'm too good at this. It's too easy. I didn't have to work hard for this. I didn't break a sweat doing this. How did I get this without breaking a sweat? It is so hard for you to conceive a reward without work. But that is what Pisces is about. Pisces is pure belief. It's about believing in the universe. It's about believing in magic. It's about believing in the impossible. That's what Pisces is. Pisces is imagination. It's magic. It's the amazement of life. It's the amazement of all things. And I feel like you deserve that this time. You don't have to work hard. And I feel like you're avoiding this decision. You're avoiding these gifts. You're avoiding this life because you are afraid. You're scared. You're afraid that it's not going to work out. And you're sabotaging something so beautiful. The Page of Cups, that's what I'm saying. No imagination. You push it out of your imagination. You feel like, okay, well, it's like, oh, man, this is so hard for me to explain. You frustrate me, Virgo. Gosh. This could be with a person or a situation. But I feel like this is about your abilities, about your creativity. You are a powerful being. Like especially if you have a Pisces North Node, you have powerful psychic abilities. You have the gift of why is the Eight of Swords? I'm about to go in. The Eight of Swords is because this is what you're doing. You're not expecting, you're expecting the worst. That's what you're doing. You're self-sabotaging yourself. You're telling yourself, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it because I know it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out for me. Nothing ever works out for me because you know what? Everything that I get in my life, I have to work hard for. Everything requires hard work. Everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be set up. All my ducks have to be in a row. I have to be completely perfect. I have to be completely sufficient. I have to be completely efficient. I have to be, I have to say all the right words. I have to study more. I'm not ready yet. This is what you're doing because you're preparing for a situation that's not even there. You're preparing for something bad to happen. There's nothing bad that's going to happen. You're creating a bad situation because that Virgo South Node is really that energy is that Virgo South Node is afraid. It's afraid of you letting go of it. That Virgo South Node is afraid of you severing ties with that fucking recycled shit. Like the energy is old. You already used that shit, that worry, that doubt, that anxiety, that fear. All that shit is old energy. Every time you do that shit in this lifetime, you're going to fuck up a situation for yourself. You're going to fuck up a good thing. Every time you use that recycled energy, that Virgo South Node, every time you do that shit, you're expecting the worst. You're creating all these negative thoughts in your head and these negative situations, and you're being a hypochondriac because you're trying to talk yourself out of something good because you feel like you don't deserve it. You always do that shit. Why is the Lover card, the Empress? This could be about a person. It's like you don't want to start this new beginning. You don't want to grow because you're afraid, like, you know what, I don't even want to bother trying because it's not going to fucking work out. Nothing ever works out for me, especially love. Like, especially Virgo, love to you is like the stupidest thing. It makes no sense. It's stupid. It's illogical. It's impractical. It's so stupid to you. It's like, why do, like, you like, what is love, like, why is love important? Love is so dumb to you. Love that makes no sense because you're Mercurial. You feel like it's not practical to be in love. It's not supposed to make sense. That's Pisces. It's supposed to be completely nonsense. It's supposed to be crazy. It's supposed to be like confusing. It's love, okay? It's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be blissful and harmonious. Like, it doesn't have to be hard work. You don't have to be in a relationship where you're putting in all this effort with somebody. It's okay for someone to give to you. Let somebody help you. What's the Page of Cups? All right, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You don't want to take a risk. You feel like you're going to lose money here. you feel you could, okay, so you feel like you're going to lose money in the situation. Like, you're trying to find any fucking dumbass reason not to do this. Like, you know, like if someone says, okay, Virgo, let's reconnect. No, you know, I can't because I got to work. Okay, well, I found somebody to work your shift. Okay, damn, I would go, but like the weather. Okay, well, let's go shopping. We'll buy you new clothes. You know, I would go, but it's just like, you know, you just try to find any reason to sabotage on some shit because you feel like you don't deserve it. You feel like you have to work hard for everything, and that's not this time around. You have to let go. I know it's so hard for Virgo because you're so practical. Going from earth to water, oh my gosh. And going from like being like, I'm not saying Virgo's cold. Of course Virgo can love, but Virgo is a sign of work, hard work, okay? Daily routines, okay? The giver sign, the helper, you know, you want to fix everyone, fix everything, fix everyone's problems. You know, everything has to be perfect, precision. Time is now. Time is of the essence, okay? I have to work. I have to get this done. Lives are on the line. People are depending on me, you know? Like, this is life and death. It's not. I like that. Subconsciously, when something goes wrong, you think someone's going to die because in your past life you were a doctor, nurse, some type of trauma, something. You dealt with like shit that everything had to be precise and perfect when you're past. It's not like that. Sometimes love just happened without even making any sense. You have no idea why. You just wake up one day and you're in love. It doesn't have to make sense. Magic is real. Okay? When you see the trees moving, what do you think that is moving the trees? It's something that you can't even see, but you can hear. You can hear the wind. You can hear the wind. You can feel it, but you can't see it. That's magic, right? That's Pisces. That's like Pisces North Node wants you to believe in yourself fully, believe in your magical abilities, but be a magician. It's okay. It's okay to believe in crystals and candle work and, you know, light an incense and take a bath and play some Reiki music. It's okay to do that shit. That's what you're supposed to do. That's where you'll find your peace. See, when you go back to trying to be that Virgo South Node and being all worried and shit, trying to be perfect and have everything in a row and control the situation. I gotta have my list, and, you know, I need my schedule, and, you know, I gotta have this, and nah, whenever you do that shit, you're gonna fuck up. But when you just relax and go with the flow, light an incense, light a candle, just chill, all right? Relax. What are the hidden influence? Okay, strength. All right, see, Nine of Wands, it's like, because you're so strong, it's like, in this lifetime, a lot of you don't realize that, you know, the lesson here was to learn how to accept help, be receptive, stop working hard, period. If you have a Pisces North Node, stop working hard. If you have a job that's sure you quit the job. Stop, do something that's like, do Reiki, do acupuncture. No, not acupuncture. I think you gotta go to school for that shit. Do do something where you can be spiritual. Your destiny here, Pisces North Node, Virgo South Node, is to have a spiritual awakening. It's to develop your spirituality. That is your karma. Isn't that beautiful? It's for you to just, your karma is for you to just believe in the universe, just believe in magic, just have an imagination. Just imagination is everything. That's your motto. That's your motto, Virgo. Okay? Imagination is everything. All right? Whatever you conceive, that's what's going to happen. And when you're conceiving these bad thoughts, when you're storing these negative thoughts, this sabotaging energy, that's what happens to you. And then you're like, yeah, see, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to be fucked up because you fucked it up. You thought it up. You conjured that shit up. That's why it happened. It didn't just happen because it's happening to you, but everything that happens is happening for you, not to you anyway. But it's like, here's what you do. You'll conjure up some bad shit and be like, yeah, I knew the universe was fucked up. I knew magic wasn't real, because you negative. You being negative as hell, man. Because you don't want to believe in something that you ain't worked for. You don't want to believe in the unseen. All right, but every time you do that, the universe is you're gonna be forced to surrender. You're gonna be forced to relinquish your control, because it's not about your fucking list. It's not about your schedule this time. It's about you just letting go. All right, it says evolution, earth changes, climate change, and transformation. Okay, so did you move recently? Climate changes. All right, so you could have moved from like the north to the west or the north to the south, like a complete climate change here. But I feel like this is essential to your growth. This is essential to you developing your skills, your talents, believing in yourself. Okay, so like when you see the wonders of the world, when you see, it's so important for a Pisces North Node to travel, because when you see like mountains and rivers and the beauty of the world and the wonders of the world, you start it expands your imagination. You start to see beauty in the world. You know, you start to believe in things. You start to believe in, like, you know, when you see a mountain, that's a magic. How the fuck did that mountain get up there like that? You start to be like, damn, that's a beautiful ass mountain. It expands your imagination. It's like, wow, if the nature can do that, imagine what it can do for me. If a mountain can get that tall, if an ocean can be this beautiful, imagine what nature can do for me. Imagine how nature can bless me. You know, so this is what travel does for it makes you imaginative. What you need is so bad. Wishbone, affirmation. You're going to get, so like, it's like you need to affirm, like, life is beautiful. Like, affirm, like, good things are supposed to happen to me. Like, what I conceive, I create. What I imagine, I create. What I create, I imagine. Start affirming this shit. Like, life is easy. Like, I handle life with ease and with grace. Good things are happening to me. Good things are coming to me. My needs are being met with speed. Like, start talking to yourself, especially when you're traveling, when you're in the mountains, or when it's a climate. Like, go out in the sun and talk to yourself. Like, just look at the sun. Look how beautiful the sun is. Doesn't that make you think of like magical shit? You know, something that far away can keep us warm. Something that far away can burn us. Like, that's not magical to you. All right. So I hope this helps you, Virgo. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.